Okay, here I am. See if there's anything interesting here. Better not be just more Last of Us. Uh, Tetris Effect 2. Res 2, maybe? I think this is Tetris Effect. Unless this is just a unrelated intro. Or what was the name of that was it Lumines? Is this Lumines? Oh, it is Luminous. Oh damn, I didn't think that would get a sequel. Well, that's a cool surprise. I'll give it to him. I definitely was not expecting to see Luminous here.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。よくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。
Oh, it's by the Tetris Effect developers. That does explain the aesthetics.
Enjoy the rest of State of Play.
Waking generally.
It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative
Super
AI,
Hexagon 2.
we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation. Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
Is this that Capcom game that everyone thought was never gonna come out, or is this something else? Oh, it is. I thought this was cancelled. Pragmata. Pragmata's actually still alive.
I am DI-03367. They are pragmatic.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
So have they finally figured out what kind of game they're making?
I think I can help.
Targets identified.
Okay, I'm on board.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing Activating first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Something terrible is going to happen to the robot child. At the end of the game, isn't it?
Hey, D.I.
I said I am D.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Release date? That's cute.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Curry time.
Romeo! Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, I'm gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear Life Support System. Don't move, okay?
This is trippy, whatever it is.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Is this a grasshopper? Any chance? Seems kind of like they're kind of a wackiness. I'll be surprised if it isn't Suda.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026. Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
Yep, it's Grasshopper. And it is Suda. Yep, I clocked that one good.
皆さんトレーラーどうでした、グラスホッパーの久々の新作ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです、いよいよ発表できました、このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオ・スターゲーザーという名前なんですけどかっこいいでしょ、時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していくそんな、ブラッティなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はです
I'm
ね
always down for Suda 5-1 wackiness.
ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですねロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続行をお待ちください、プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
PlayStation's 30 years old now. I am so old.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は
Is this the Silent Hill game
私も
that
行ってね。
Yukushi's working on?
裏切り者。
Or Fatal Frame maybe? Yeah, it's Silent Hill. I'm getting good at guessing the games.
足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。
This is incredibly Japanese. I've watched quite a few Japanese horror movies. This is hitting like all the tropes and notes like immediately. Oh, can we show that on Twitch? You know it's Japanese when the monsters are making weird throat noises.
ひなこ、どこにいるの？
I do like that they're seemingly taking this in a totally different direction instead of just trying to recapture Silent Hill 2 over and over again and failing.
寂しいよ。ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。 裏切り者。
Give me Grudge vibes a bit. September.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle, break its
Is this
and exterminate the creatures that dwell.
a Bloodstained sequel?
The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings.
Watch it actually be ActRaiser 3.
Creatures born of pure darkness. Thousand Blossom!
Looks very much like Bloodstained. Is this co-op or it's just like a summon?
With me. Cross.
Tonight, we start our mission!
Yep, Bloodstained 2. Which means I should probably finish the first one.
So you've come, dogs of the Church, right into the palm of my hand.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. but the situation is critical.
Akiba's Trip.
I'm counting on you, Agent.
Oh, that's the new Digimon game.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electric.
I'm interested in this.
Is that
I played
Digimon? I'll always be right.
Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and it was actually
Are you working for?
excellent.
You guys?
Who or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Need to wake up Monster Butler and tell him that there's a new Digimon trailer.
That egg is very important.
The World Tree has been attacked. It is just as the Great One, Plutomon, said.
It can't protect anyone.
We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the
We
future.
must fulfill our mission. Agent,
Everyone thank Persona 5 for getting every unmaking JRPGs to step up their style game. Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 1?
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Final Fantasy Tactics?
You're wrong, blame yourself or the father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path?
I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics, but I know people who are like crazy about this game, so good for them.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. The game will include two versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
This next game is something really special. When
Ape
I first
Escape.
played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal.
Oh, it's that
Just go behind.
Bennett Foddy game.
I went away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock knock. Oh no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
Tearaway?
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure
Oh, not
title from
Tearaway.
Bandai
Tearaway.
Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities. including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo,
Looks
and
cute.
a powerful ape. Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against...
I'm interested in this one. Just as long as it doesn't turn out to be a roguelike.
I love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4. From the game Bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain. Manage balance and stamina to
Plop,
discover
but dramatic.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb. You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today. That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
Is it another Capcom collection?
Pretty early on, the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
Oh, Mortal Kombat. Well, considering that the Mortal Kombat collection that exists is horrible, with like a whole second of delay, it's probably a good move to try it again.
Something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat brutality.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Oh, they put the handheld games in there. That's funny.
It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
PlayStation Fight Stick official. Huh. That's neat. Wonder if it has a actual like clicky joysticks. Here's a Metal Gear Delta. They still do the chicken wiggle when they see the magazine.
It's a revolution. All right, Commander. Baby. Take this. Here comes another one. You won't get away from me. Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
Looks like Metal Gear, which is good because I wouldn't want it to not look like Metal Gear. Do we know the release date yet? Yep, there's a Snake vs. Monkey mode. Konami cares more about Ape Escape than Sony does. August, I think. There's Carrot Dan. Oh, Optic? Octocamo from MGS4 is a feature.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Essen?
Since time immemorial, this power
Samurai Warriors, maybe?
the impetus for human wars.
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick
Neo, maybe?
presence of Aratama.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Most likely Neo.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
皆さんこんにちは、チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作2王3をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみの侍スタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加、より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
No one knows how old the city really is.
Hello, Butler.
For me, it's all I've ever known.
Ah, here's the VR segment. Good time to use the restroom or get a snack.
I was raised in this city's shadow, free to take whatever I need
You did.
to survive. This city hides many lost and legendary treasures, locked away Waiting to be found. Waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
I thought I was dead. And who are you?
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
Looks like Sunset Overdrive.
Damn it. It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
Ever since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Marauders, this is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get down!
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
Little bit, yeah.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Duce, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What a last few
PC
months
port?
has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance.
PC port, please.
Yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
No PC port. Bang. Not Guybrush Threepwood. Is this not Sea of Thieves? Here's this giant enemy crab. Journey? I know one person in particular who's going to be incredibly excited for this. Journey with skateboard tricks.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Papless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog. On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th. The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Isn't the PS2 version of Deus Ex like notoriously terrible?
Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of
And that's the most acknowledgement that they'll give Twisted Metal
Resident Evil 2
as far as video games go.
arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog. Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain.
A lot of climbing games.
He then started a grand tour of every
Oh, it's the James Bond game
The top of his class.
always at odds with
that the Hitman developers are making.
Superiors all praise his instincts.
and they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did...
James Bond is having a stroke. Full of bondulence.
Utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond.
So they're just doing a brand new face model.
Now let's not get ahead.
Doesn't seem to be based on any of the actors.
So you shouldn't have.
Is this supposed to be like a prequel story?
Utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the
Yeah,
board.
kind of looks like Tom Cruise, yeah.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
Looks decent.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy, before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
This has like so far been like the best state of play they've done since they showed off a Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like they're finally learning that a console needs to have games and not just a million remasters.
You're still with me?
Ghost of Yotei. Still haven't played Ghost of Tsushima. Can you play as a dog? Arxis. Oh, Arxis Captain America. What? Arxis Marvel? Wait, Arxis making Arxis is making Marvel vs. Capcom? This is hilarious. What's Capcom doing then? I hope it still plays like a versus game and not like Strive. But this is like the most hilarious possible outcome. Show a Capcom character, that would be the most hilarious possible thing. Hello, Dr. Doom. Hello, Storm. Oh, I like that storm design. 4v4? That is pretty insane, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm playing this. So it's just Marvel. Huh? Are they gonna drop a... What?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で、実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
So this just means our Marvel vs. Capcom is dead then?
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team.
Well, if Arxis is doing Marvel, then that means that Capcom can do Darkstalkers.
本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上、これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own...
They're trying very hard to avoid mentioning Marvel vs. Capcom, but it sounds like it's made by Marvel vs. Capcom fans, which does give me more confidence. Doom's moveset is looking better than NPC. A little bit, yeah. You know, I just realized it being made by Arxis means it might actually have a burst mechanic. We might be able to avoid everyone having a touch of death combo now.
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければわかると思うんですけども、かなり日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet. Think luxury race car.
I like that
brick house.
Kamala Khan is in this.
Mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず
Yeah, how is that supposed to work exactly? Is it 4 playable characters, or is it like 2 characters and 2 assists?
The gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag.
I like that it's a Ray's Ghost Rider.
We just had to go 4v4, and in doing so, we found a lot of unique and
Gabriel Ray's,
to change up the gameplay.
or whatever his name was.
Be very excited to see.
今回4対4という革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと
We got aerial combos, that's good.
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but
Oh, was that a dodge?
has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans.
Oh, so does it have like a ratio system or something?
Never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these 2 great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。
That storm design is just too good.
You're still with me?
Okay, that... It's only that was actually a banger of a presentation. And I decided to stream this. Surprised there's no Street Fighter 6 news, but they might be waiting for after Elena's been out for a little bit to talk about the next season. Cool stuff. Still no Ape Escape, but at least there was Ape Escape in the presentation by way of Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap, and maybe I'll stream Deltarune tonight. Not tonight, then tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, hope you had a good time. I'll catch you later.